So the new Motorola Razr, our new flagship smartphone, features an incredibly slim 7.1mm thin device with some very, very advanced materials to create this device. We have a stainless steel core inside the device to give it very good rigidity and strength. We have a unique Kevlar back to the device, giving it extra strength and rigidity, and also allowing us to create a very, very lightweight 127-gram device. We have a very large Corning Gorilla Glass display with chamfered corners, and incorporated behind that a 4.3-inch QHD Super AMOLED advanced display. So very, very bright and powerful display, which is 35% more resolution than Super AMOLED Plus displays and 25% more power efficient. Incorporated on the device as well, we have a 8 megapixel camera with 1080p capture and 1080p playback through an HDMI output 3.5mm headset. The device itself has 16 gigabytes internal memory, support for micro SD card and micro SIM. It's a dual core 1.2 gigahertz processor inside the device, creating a very, very fast device running Android Gingerbread software.
Okay.
We've incorporated some really cool features on top of the Android layer, including the ability to open the camera direct from the lock screen, very, very quickly enabling you to take pictures on the go. We've incorporated some other great features in terms of scrollable widgets, resizable widgets, and the ability to quickly hop between open applications. Just a single button. What we've also incorporated on here is some great applications, one of which is Motocast, which is the ability to stream music direct from any PC or Mac remotely over the air. And we've incorporated this into the media applications on the device. So if you go to the music player, you can see music that's stored locally on the device, perhaps natively on the memory of the device or in the micro SD card, and we can click on here on the Motocast icon and see any number of PCs or Macs that you might have connected to where you're sharing content from the local HD, local hard drive. And all these music tracks with the icon showing are available remotely, and we're able to stream them over the air. Simply click on the track you want, and Motocast will start streaming that.
And that can be over the Wi-Fi
Over Wi-Fi or over the 3G HSDPA network. You can click on the artist, get other information, other artist recommendations, biography on the artist, all sorts of other information available. It'll even support streaming the lyrics should you wish to sing along. Again, this is incorporated into the gallery, so you can see content that you've got stored locally, and Motocast content, which is remote content stored on a remote computer. And you can quickly stream through other pictures. Should you wish to, do a long press, and you can download that content and take it with you.
And it's the same with music.
Same with the music, same with any of the content, supports video, various different codecs for video and audio support. So that's downloaded that content and able to take that with you should you be going offline or needing that content with you. And again, we've incorporated this, one moment, into the file manager. So you can see all your file structure on the phone, internal, SD card and remote access, listing again the computers that you've got access to, and you can see all your file structure that you give access to, and again the ability to see files and files and content that you've left on a different computer that you want access to. You can simply open that remotely. That content is downloaded, available remotely. You can access that content, edit it, create it, share it, and even print it remotely as well. That's Motocast. One of the other applications that we've put on is an application that we call Smart Actions. And this is a great application for taking something like a smartphone, which are becoming more and more complicated, and making it more and more intuitive and easy for the user to use. So we've created here some examples of what we call Smart Actions that takes functionality of the phone and takes triggers from the phone and changes the settings on the phone, changes the actions that the phone does based on certain inputs. So for example, one might be a simple one we call car, where a trigger may be the Bluetooth connection connecting to your car system, either your stereo system or your hands-free system. That'll be the trigger, and the action from that might be that you set your ringer volume to 100%, so you can make sure you hear the phone, you switch off your Wi-Fi on the phone, you put your GPS on, and you launch an application, perhaps the car dock application. So automatically, when you get in your car, all this functionality is set directly on the phone. You don't have to do anything. Smart Actions does it all for you. Another simple one may be something like a gym or a workout action for the gym. The trigger may be you plug in a pair of headphones and it automatically launches your music player. Now you can add any number of different triggers to this. One might be location based, so when you're at the gym. One might be a time frame, maybe in the evening. So when we plug in headphones and it's the evening, we want it to launch the music player. And perhaps we want a different action for that as well. Maybe we'll set the ringer volume to silent so that we're in the gym, we're not disturbed. And you can create any number of different smart actions with different triggers. And you can see the different triggers you can have there: location, battery levels, missed calls, Wi-Fi connections, and any number of different actions emanating from that. Simple things like you come home, you enter your house, your trigger is your Wi-Fi, unique Wi-Fi SSID, or maybe you just want to change the wallpaper on your phone. As simple as that. So that's Smart Actions. What we've also built into the phone is some great functionality around the accessories and the accessory docks. So we have a full range of multimedia docks and devices for supporting even more functionality. So we'll simply plug the phone in to a multimedia dock. We'll choose any number of different functionality from web top support, where we want a full Firefox browser, through to accessing our media, or just simple mirror mode, so we can display simply on a home computer. So we can access all the same great functionality, but on a big screen, and access our media. And some of the other accessories we now have is an accessory that we call the Smart Controller, which is the ability to remotely access your device and control it. The whole top section of the Smart Controller is a touchpad, allowing for two-finger control, pinch and zoom, rotate, scroll functionality, two-finger scroll, plus with the ability to access the Android keys directly from the remote control. Which is great for when you're sitting on the other side of the lounge, listening to your music or watching any video content, and you can control it remotely. And what's brilliant about this device is, should you receive a call whilst you're using your phone, you don't have to get up and move and pick up the phone. You simply turn over the device and accept the call and take the call directly from the controller itself. The Smart Controller launching at the same time as Razr. Some other great functionality we have here, if we just plug in a web top adapter here, simple little portable web top adapter, allows you to take your web top with you and the ability to control and access the functionality and the power of the device. We'll plug this in here and we'll choose WebTop from here. And now we've got a full computing environment just at the touch of your finger. And you can connect any number of accessories to this, Bluetooth keyboards, Bluetooth mice, or we can simply use the phone itself as the control pad and touchpad on the phone. So we can touch on this, we can enter the full Firefox browser experience, driven completely from the phone, still access your phone content, still access any calls that might come through at the same time. Very, very powerful device, using our new version of the WebTop client. And one thing we've built on top of this great, powerful device, with these incredible materials that we've put together here, is what we call Splash Guard, which is a nanotechnology water repellent coating, which would coat the entire phone, front and back, inside and out, at board level, all the gaps, all the ports on the device. And should you accidentally get a splash of liquid on the device, or you take it out in the rain and get caught in a quick shower, simply shake off the device and the water will just run off and give you an improved level of comfort against the risk of water damage.
Okay, thank you very much.